What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to episode 2 of the pack only Road to Glory. We are kicking off just loads of action in today's video, just jam-packed full of loads of stuff. This is a full post-com video. I had initially recorded the first weekend of Squad Battle Rewards live. Because of Black Friday and Cyber Monday and everything that was going on in between, it just got lost in some footage and I accidentally deleted the face cam, but obviously not the footage. So unfortunately it's not live here. Episode number 1, guys, you absolutely smashed it with thumbs up. We hit 21,600 thumbs up. If we can get anywhere close to that again, that would be insane. Now, once again, guys, thank you for being here. Before we get into the comments, if you guys don't know, in Pack Only Road to Glory, much like the Road to Glory on my second channel, what we do is we talk about FIFA, about the series itself, and questions and comments that come from the comment section. We use this as a way to communicate with each other. You know, I can give you guys feedback on thoughts, on ideas for FIFA, on teams, on problems within FIFA or outside of the FIFA world. And it's more of a series where it's less about the entertainment and the packs or the upgrade packs or the draft or the gameplay, and it's more about just building kind of a connection between you and I, and between us and this series, and having fun whilst doing so. So with that in mind, guys, if you've got anything to say, to ask, that you're querying about, just put it in the comment section and we'll address it in one of the future videos. Not all of them are going to be post-com like this. Quite a lot of the stuff on this series will indeed be live commed as well, and in fact the start of episode 3 is going to be live commed. But this series, just before we get into the comments, this series isn't going to be uploaded super regular like it was last year. What I'm going to be doing with this series is using it as a filler almost during the quiet time. So the main kind of structure of the channel will still be draft to glory during promos, and upgrade packs and SBCs during promos, any special SBCs that come along that would normally come out, and then if there's any spare days it will be pack only Road to Glory. So I think last year it was every third day, or even for a while every second day we did the pack only Road to Glory, but this year it's going to be less. And the reason why it's going to be less is because we're actually going to be putting less, not effort into this, but less time into this. It's going to be the same effort, just less time. And that's because, as I said in episode 1, I spent so much time on the Road to Glory, on Foot Champs, on Squad Battles, and I love the idea behind this series, and I really want to do it. I really want to bring it to you guys, so I have to make use best of what I've got. And that mostly will contain Monday to Friday playing Squad Battles. By the way, I managed to win on Legendary with a terrible team. I wanted to test myself. I didn't know how good I would be, because playing on semi-pro was just boring and for only 800 points. So I thought, let me throw on Legendary, see how well I do. Hey, I actually ended up getting like 2,400 points. So that's really good for me to know. Whilst we still have a weak team with some bronze players and so on and so forth, we're in that kind of situation where I can actually still win on that kind of difficulty, which is absolutely fantastic. But yeah, so Monday through Friday, we're going to be playing our games on Squad Battles. We're going to be playing up through divisions and daily knockouts where I can. The aim is initially to just qualify for Foot Champs so we can start getting Foot Champs rewards. But because of Squad Battles rewards are quite okay, you know. In many regards, they're better than what I could even achieve in Foot Champs rewards, because of the fact I can't play so many games, right? So when we look at the Foot Champs weekly rewards, how do we look at weekly rewards? Let me go into Foot Wiz, and we go to Foot Champs, and we go to weekly rewards. So, a realistic target would be something like Silver 3, and that was where I was going for last year. We were hitting Silver 3, Silver 2, sometimes we'd get up to Silver 1 and Gold 3, but very rarely. And Silver 3 is 10,000 coins, 2 15k packs, and 1 Premium Gold Players Pack. Now, because I can win on Legendary difficulty on this account, that means I can get Elite 2 as a minimum, which means I can get the 235k packs and the 25k coins, or potentially I could get Elite 1, getting the 235k packs and 40k coins, and that is pretty much as good as getting Gold 3. Gold 3 is 2 mega packs on Foot Champs, and Elite 1 is 2 mega packs. Gold 3 is 30,000 coins, whereas Elite 1 is 40,000 coins. The only difference is that Gold 3 is a 50k pack, and Elite 1 on Squad Battles gives an extra 10,000 coins. So what you're trading is a 10,000 coin bonus instead of a 50k pack. But what that allows me to do is it allows me to play Squad Battles through the week at a pace that suits me, and obviously not have to try and force 18 wins on a pack-only Road to Glory account online, which I wouldn't probably get anyway until we have a much, much better team. You know, I might be able to qualify, I might be able to get 5 or 8 wins, but not, you know, not much more than that. So when we look at like the 8-win mark, which is Silver 3, I want to qualify to try and get to that mark. You know, 10,000 coins, a premium gold players pack, and 2 15k packs. If we can, like, obviously qualifying is like one of the big things, and I need a team good enough in the first place to qualify. But if we can start hitting Silver 3 FUT Champs and Elite 1 Squad Battles every week, it will only take 2 or 3 weeks of that kind of packs from the rewards and coins to spend on other 5k and 7.5k packs before we actually have a really healthy squad that we can start taking a bit more seriously, maybe chasing top 100 on Squad Battles, and definitely looking to get more like 11 or 14 wins on FUT Champs to be able to pick up the much, much better items. You know, like Silver 1, which is 14 wins, 20k coins, a Jumbo Premium Gold Players Pack, which is 24 players with 6 rares, which would be huge for helping us complete SBCs, and a Mega Pack. Like, that's really, really good. And Silver 2, you know, 15k coins, a 25k pack, and a 35k pack. Again, if we can hit that 11 to 14 win mark within 2 or 3 weeks, that's where I want to go. That will be the case. But as I said, I'm not going to be forcing this. I'm not going to be rushing it. I'm not going to be like spending every waking hour slamming this game, you know, on this account. This is going to be an account that we just go through with month after month after month and try and see what we can get. Who knows? I might end up getting crazy lucky and just, you know, hitting something big and playing a lot on this account, getting some good rewards. But we'll have to wait and see. Now, as with my Road to Glory and as with pack-only Road to Glory last year, I need an element of trust from you guys regarding the Bronze Pack method. And we'll talk about the Bronze Pack method a little bit more in a second because there was a comment about it. But nobody enjoys watching Bronze Packs be opened, items being listed, or any part of that. It's just an arduous process that's very boring, very dull. So I did show a few of the Bronze Packs early on to show you that I was opening Bronze Packs, but there has to be a level of trust from you guys where you accept the fact that I'm opening Bronze Packs with coins that I've earned through playing the game. I'm storing the items that aren't selling and the items that are usable, and I'm selling the items that sell both now and when they're relevant. For example, for one of the Flash SBCs, the bronze right backs and left backs from the English League, I think, were worth something, and I had some, so I sold them. So if you don't trust the fact that that's going to be legitimate from me with regards to opening bronze packs and selling the items for their actual value at the time that they're going to be relevant, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe this isn't the series for you, because as I say, with the Road to Glory, it's the same. There has to be an element of trust. And for me, Bronze Pack Method is a really important feature, especially on a pack-only Road to Glory, because it gives me unlimited consumables outside of position modifiers and chem styles. It will give me unlimited fitness and unlimited contracts for free, essentially. But not only that, is it builds my club up in terms of players that will help me with some SBCs, specifically low-rated marquee matchup SBCs. But it will also help me massively with generating coins. You know, Bronze Pack Method is a huge revenue stream for coins. And the more bronze packs I can open on this account, when something big comes, you know, I'll be able to sell a lot of cards. For example, last year during one of the Futmas SBCs, one of the it was a Flash SBC. I can't remember. It was one of the Futmas Flash SBCs, and you literally were required 6 bronzes and 5 silvers to complete an SBC, and it had to be like from 4 different leagues and for 100 chemistry. And bronze price players just went from being unsellable or 200 coins to like 1,000, 1,200, 1,500 coins a bronze. So if I can make sure I've got, you know, 1,000 to 2,000 bronzes in the club, when that happens, boom, all of a sudden I'm making tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of coins, which we can then put to opening packs. We can open those packs and hopefully get some better players. So that is kind of the aim, you know, going forwards. Of course, there's some sad parts about the pack-only Road to Glory, is that there will be situations where I won't ever be able to use certain cards. For example, if I don't pack a team of the year during team of the year, and it's very unlikely I will pack a team of the year during team of the year, but if I don't, that means I will never be able to use a team of the year player on this account no matter what. If I don't pack an icon, I can't use an icon. If I don't pack a player good enough to craft an icon, I'll never be able to use an icon. But generally speaking, we're going to get some good stuff. I remember my team last year. Oh, man, my team last year was sensational. During the team of the season, during the Premier League team of the season, when you had the Premier League upgrade packs, I did 8 of those upgrade packs. And from 8 of those upgrade packs, I got 6 team of the seasons and 1 striker in form Heung-min Son. It was insane. I couldn't believe it. So I had an incredible team from nothing but pack pool players. It was beautiful. Now this video today, guys, is going to be one of the longer videos in the series because I'm cramming so much into it to make sure we're caught up to date and everyone knows what's going on. Like I say, it's been almost a week, maybe exactly a week since I uploaded the last episode of this pack only Road to Glory. So with that in mind, I wanted to get everything that I've done during that week into this video. Now with that being said though, guys, I have got some comments from the comment section. Hector Clark says, Nep, why didn't you buy a German striker for 500 coins? Then you could have completed the SBC. Well, I actually packed a German striker eventually and I could do that. But for those that either weren't really paying attention or missed it during the first episode or were just, had it on in the background, I'll say once again, the rules of the pack only Road to Glory are that I cannot buy items from the market. Nothing. Because of the way daily objectives are this year, for me to be able to complete daily objectives, sometimes it's necessary to do so. Like, so one of the daily objectives today was just buy a midfielder. So what I did is I went and bought a midfielder for 200 coins, immediately discarded him for like 98 coins. So I've lost 102 coins, but I've completed an objective. Now, sometimes you'll only get like a bronze contract pack in that objective and it wouldn't have been worth it, but sometimes you'll get 350 coins, a silver gift pack, a gold gift pack, or whatever, might come from the daily challenges. But in terms of SBCs, we said last year that we're not going to allow me to buy players to complete SBCs due to the fact that it will just make it too easy. And that's the truth. When Marquee Matchups comes out every Monday or every Tuesday, whichever day it is this year, can't remember off the top of my head. If Marquee Matchups comes out and I could just go and buy all the players to complete it, it'll just be too easy. Honestly, I like the challenge of knowing that I've had to earn everything. And in terms of getting players to complete SBCs, it makes it fun. Because when you open a pack and you get that one player that was missing to complete a full SBC, like the joy of packing some random no-name is as big as packing like a huge inform on my other Road to Glory. Like, for example, if say I'm doing the Liga NOS SBC and I end up packing the last Porto player that I need to complete that SBC and get myself a big 35k pack or whatever it is, a 45k pack, I'm going to be so happy for packing that one player. And yeah, he only has a value of maybe 1,000 coins or something, right? And I could have just gone and bought him off the market. But I think the joy of packing those players is just far, far more incredible and just gives the series a little edge that no other series has. Like I said, it makes every pack valuable, every player valuable. And every time I sell a player instead of keeping them, or every time I, use them for one SBC instead of using them from another SBC, it could just be a risk that does pay off or a risk that doesn't pay off. And I really like that aspect of the pack only Road to Glory. La Flame says, Nep, please stream your games on Twitch. Well, for those of you that are interested, I have been streaming my Squad Battles games from the pack only Road to Glory on Twitch. I stream almost, say sometimes 4 or 5 times a week, at least twice a week, usually Mondays and Tuesdays, and then if I've got time, Wednesday, Thursday, and sometimes Friday too. So yes, some games and most what's the word I'm looking for? Squad battles. There we go. Jesus, that took ages to get out of my mouth. Some games and most Squad Battles games will be streamed on Twitch. As I said, I'm already in a position where I can win games on Legendary with the bad team that I've got. So I'm super, super chuffed with that. We're generating a lot of coins already. Today, when we go and open our Squad Battles rewards, I also had a lot of coins. And there's a debate that I had, actually through the video when I recorded it live, I was explaining, I had some options. I could have, like, at the time, the 15k packs were in store because of the promo weekend. But when the 15k packs aren't in store, sometimes it's actually better to open the 5k packs for me personally instead of the 7.5k packs, because even though you get 2 less rares, I will in turn get more players. So for example, if I had 30,000 coins, I could open 4 7.5k packs or 6 5k packs. Now in those 6 5k packs, I have more opportunity to pack chem styles that will be useful for me, and an opportunity where I will pack just considerably more players, 6 to 10 more players overall, which, okay, they might not be players that will help me in the short term in terms of actually improving my squad, but they'll definitely be players that help me in the long term in terms of helping for SBCs or just giving me a link to really boost chemistry. For example, if I opened a 5k pack and got a common gold cam from the French League, and then I pack a really good French League striker and left midfielder, I can now use that common gold to just link those two and get a nice chemistry set and play with those cards. If I didn't have that card, obviously the left mid and striker or the left wing and striker would only get one soft link, and it might be harder to link them in a team. So I just think at times it's probably better to, once we get, a huge base of cards in the club, once we've got, a few hundred golds, a few more 100 silvers and a few thousand bronzes, then I'd start considering opening maybe 7.5k packs instead. But at this current time, we're a week in. I've already achieved some good things, but at this current time, it's not where we would want it to be. Now there are 3 weekly tasks this week, which are very, very good for a pack-only Road to Glory, that I don't know how I'm going to complete them quickly. So if anyone knows how to complete the completing games tasks quickly, let me know. I've already done the play 10. I will be able to get the play 20 by just playing squad battles. I don't know if I'll be able to play all 30 games by the time it runs out, because I just don't have the time. So if there's a quick/efficient method of playing the games to just get them done, let me know in the chat. By the time this video goes live, I should still have time to complete it. The next comment was from Lil Trash. He says, can't buy player is stupid and boring. Remove that rule, please. It will be better. I have a series where I've removed that rule. It's called Road to Glory. It's on my second channel. Link is down below. The whole point of this series, dude, is that we can't buy players. That is the absolute core principle of the series, is that we can't use the transfer market to purchase, only to sell. So if in your words that is stupid and boring, please feel free not to engage in this series. There's plenty of other content on both my channels, and indeed plenty of other content on YouTube for FIFA content creators that might take your eye instead. Don't look at my banner. It says notification squad, and I only took this comment because I'm interested to see how many of you actually have notifications on for my videos. If you don't know, there's a little bell by my name subscription button. If you press that bell, you'll get a notification when I upload a video. Who has notifications on my video? That was all I was interested in. Yusuf said, Nep, do you think there will be a Black Friday 84 plus informed guarantee SBC during Black Friday weekend? I have loads of 84 plus untradeable players from gold upgrades. I want to get rid of them for some better players. And of course, this was asked before Black Friday, because that's when the video went live, and we're now after Black Friday. And Yusuf, yes, we did get it. And well done on probably turning lots of untradeable players into lots of very, very nice informed/tradable informs. Jack Carter, I'm going to come back to you, Jack Carter. You'll be the last comment. Big Bad Beast says, are you allowed to sell players? Yes, I can sell any items that I pick up. I just can't buy any items unless it's for a daily or weekly objective. Those are the only exceptions. And the only reason why I like those exceptions is because, sometimes you can complete a daily or weekly objective and get like an ultimate pack. So I would hate for one day, buy a midfielder is one of the daily objectives, and I don't do it because I can't buy players, yet the reward for that would have been an ultimate pack, and for the sake of buying and then immediately discarding a player, I think it's nice to have that opportunity just through the small daily and weekly objectives. And then Michael Chinnery says, can you play FUT Draft? Now, I don't know if he's asking, can you as a rule in this series, or if he's asking like, hey, you've got enough coins, can you play FUT Draft? The answer to both is yes, I can play FUT Draft. I will play FUT Draft. I actually think during promo weeks, FUT Draft will be a massive, massive part to this series, because again, when FUT Draft is on, winning the FUT Draft or even not winning the FUT Draft gives you a good opportunity to pack extra cards that aren't usually in the game. So FUT Draft is actually going to be quite an instrumental part to this series because it just gives me easy packs, and whether I save those for for Team of the Year or for promos, or whether I open them on the dot and just get some cards back for those, will left to be decided. But yes, we can and we will play the FUT Draft during this series. And then last but not least, Jack Carter says, could someone explain the bronze pack method to me, please? Fairly new to the idea. So for those of you that know what the bronze pack method is, this is going to be relatively monotonous and boring. For those of you that don't know and want to know, this is going to be interesting. And for those of you that just don't care, I apologize for your ears. The bronze pack method is one of the most interesting long-term ways to make profit, for the simple fact that you are guaranteed profit. And the reason why you're guaranteed profit this year more than any other year is because of what EA does with squad battles, daily and weekly objectives, and requirements for SBCs. Not necessarily squad battles, mostly SBCs and daily and weekly objectives. So what happens is a bronze pack costs 400 coins, and they're the ones that you open. You don't open the ones that are more expensive than 400 coins unless there are player packs. There were 5 player packs in store when I created this account, so we did indeed have 5 player packs that cost 1,250 coins. They're worth it. And the jumbo bronze packs, whenever they get released, usually during Team of the Season, that cost 1,500 coins, they're also absolutely always worth it. The reason why bronze pack method is worth it is because for 400 coins, you're guaranteed 12 items. Now, immediately, all you have to do is sell 2 items to make your money back for the minimum price of 200 coins, or 3, buy now, or 3 items at the absolute minimum open bid at 150 coins. You'll get 450 coins back. Now, you can take into consideration tax, but it's kind of not worth it when you're talking in hundreds of coins, because the tax is so negligible that actually discarding the dead items in the pack covers the tax loss that you'd make on any sales up to the 400 coin mark, right? So immediately you are going to make profit on this pack at some point. And the reason why it's at some point is because sometimes the cards don't sell right now but are worth 10k tomorrow. Sometimes they sell for 500 right now and are worth 5k tomorrow. And it's about deciding when to sell, what to sell, and how to sell. So the things that you can sell are players and consumables. The things that generally don't sell are kits, badges, staff, I suppose managers comes under staff. Basically anything that isn't a player or a consumable. So players sell, consumables sell, everything else is usually worth discarding unless you want it. So there are quite a lot of bronze managers that offer the plus 1% contract bonus. You can take that contract bonus up to a maximum of plus 50%. So if you want to store 50 bronze plus 1% managers in your club and get that 50% contract bonus, feel free. If you want to store the staff in your club as well, just to get the bonuses if you use attribute cards or healing cards or fitness cards, feel free to do that too. I personally don't like to keep those things. It's just not worth it in my experience. I'd much prefer the 3 or 4 coins back per staff member or the 20 coins back for a manager than anything else. So you're looking at mainly players and consumables. What you want to do is you want to store all players into your club. So if you open 10 bronze packs, just go and store all those bronze players into your club. And you want to store all consumables into your club that you think you would use. So healing cards, fitness cards, and contracts. Now, none of the contracts typically sell. You might be able to get away with selling the odd bronze shiny contract here or there because of daily objectives when it's, buy a contract from the market. People will just go and buy whatever contract they see first. It's not generally worth it. There are some healing cards that sell. I know the upper body healing card sells for about 400 to 500 coins, and the all injury plus 1 cards will also sell for about 400 to 500 coins. The squad fitness cards will sell, and the value is literally dependent on supply and demand. Sometimes you'll only be able to get 350 to 400 coins for one. Sometimes you'll get up to 1,500 coins for one. But just check the market, compare them on the market, and see at what point they sell. The players is where you really make your money. The reason why, like I said, you only need to sell 2 items at 200 coin bin to make your money back on the pack, or 3 items at 150 open bid to make your money back on the pack. And there is so much demand for bronze players. League SBCs, marquee matchups, flash SBCs, every single time there's a new SBC comes out that requires bronze players, you are making huge profit. The problem is, it's long-term profit. You're not going to turn 10,000 coins into 100,000 coins overnight, but you might turn 50,000 coins into 500,000 coins over the course of a month. I'm absolutely certain that on my road to glory, I've made in excess of 1.5 million coins from nothing but bronze packs, and you guys will see that in full force and full effect during this series. Every time I show you a trade pile of sold bronze items, you're going to be like, well, damn, there's another 50,000 coins in the bank from bronze cards. And every time I sell one bronze player for 200, he pays for half the pack. If I even sell a bronze player for 800, he's covered the value of 2 whole bronze packs, which doesn't sound great short term, doesn't sound great in terms of, 800 coins, we're going to change my world. But like I say, over long term, over the course of 3, 4, 5 weeks, you're going to notice that you will start racking up tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of coins from utilizing bronze pack method. It takes time, it takes effort, and it is boring as hell. But in my experience and in my opinion, it is 100% worth it. This, though, guys, is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rate, and comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.